What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Blake. In today's video, we're going to be going over the... Honestly, I'm not going to read the title because it's a very long title. And so for the main deck or the main engine deck monsters that you need is your common Swordsoul, your kashtira, your Gate Guardians, and your whatnot, and others. I mostly play, and for the non-engine, I play, one or two, or in this case, 4 board breakers. I play Heartbees, Heavy Storm for back row board breakers, and I play 2 Regekis for Monster Zone board breakers. And for hand traps, I play Dimension Shifter and Ash Blossom. And so the combos that I go with is that if I do draw Moyi, is that I go to Moyi, show Swordsoul, summon Token, summon Grandmaster, then use Grandmaster, search for the level 6, then draw 1 card, do level 6, then discard another card, then make either Baron or Long Yin or Swordsoul Sinister, Sovereign. And I mostly go with Baron. Or you have different options for your Moyi. You have Crimson Blader or Red Dragon Archfiend. Do not ask me why I play these two. I just put them in there just because to give your opponent an element of surprise. Then for extra deck, you have your common. For Gate Guardian, I play 2 Wind and Water, 1 Water and Thunder, and 1 Gate Guardian combined. Then for the Swordsoul, or for the Synchros, I play the monsters that I have shown off before. And for the XYZs, I play 2 kashtira Shangri-Las. Then I play Arise Heart. Then for the big boy one, I play Zeus. But I try to stack up Arise Hearts, attack materials I try to stack them so I can get more nukes for Zeus. I try to stack up as much as possible. Plus, I try to zone lock with the same thing as possible for Shangri-La. Then for links, I use Blackluster Soldier. Then I just crafted this today. I use Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. And her effect, and for those of y'all who don't know, her effect reads, you can also use 1 monster your opponent controls to link summon this card. If this card is link summoned, you can negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. Now, I don't know if this will also work for summoned monsters, like as soon as they're summoned to the field. I don't know if this will work or not, but if it does, very cool. This link summon monster is unaffected by your opponent's card effects unless they target this card. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or an effect that special summons a monster from the graveyard, quick effect, you can negate the activation. Now, I don't normally do this, but I'm going to show y'all a clip. Well, not really a clip, more like a game that I'm actually going to show 2 games that I won with that I have won with this deck. So here's game 1 of the stuff that I have selected. Now, I could have went into Fenrir, but I didn't know what I was doing at the time. I was pretty much acting like a goofy goober. So we go into Grandmaster, draw 1 card, add that to hand and other stuff and whatnot. So, yeah. No, let me just speed this up a bit, because we pretty much know on where this goes. Then I bring out Kaizujin. Obviously, I negate that effect. Then I also negate that. No clue why they didn't really summon. What was that? Other monster. No clue what that was. Then for second turn, or turn 3, use Tia, make Crimson Blader, and then they just scoop. Well, they didn't technically scoop or quit or surrender. Their connection mostly failed. But I consider that to be a win. Not gonna lie. And so on to game 2, which is a very, very interesting game. I pretty much just do the exact same combo over and over again. I mean, it's like when you play Swordsoul, or when you play different cards with Swordsoul, you pretty much have it all down. It's pretty much the exact same combo over and over and over again. Alright? You pretty much make the level 8 one, but I didn't make level 8. I just mostly made the Crimson Blader, because trust me, Crimson Blader is very important. Then I made Baron de Fleur, or I have no clue what the name is. We just mostly call it Baron. By the way, this card is absolute stupidity. Because why is that even allowed? Like, are you serious? And of course, you know, I didn't bring out any monsters for this one. Hang on, let me just do this real quick. Then activate Thunder, or bring out Thunder, bring out Gate Guardians combined. Did not really matter if they played that anyway, because they're gonna get destroyed anyway. So, yeah. Hold on. I'll probably read that later. I'll read that. I'll definitely read that later. Yeah. Absolute goofball. Absolute goofball type beat. Then of course we bring out Labyrinth Wall Shadow. Or we top deck Labyrinth Wall Shadow. Bring out Thunder. Then use that again. Bring out Sewagin. Bring out... Then we bring out Water and Thunder. Yeah, Water and Thunder. Then we make their attack 0. And then we just snap them out of existence. Just banish them to the Shadow Realm at that point. But, yeah, this deck has a lot of potential, I will say. This deck has a lot of potential, but the problem is that this deck can sometimes break sometimes, but if you don't know what you're doing, or if you misplay, then you're kind of cooked anyway. That's if you're cooked anyway, so there is that. Next video, I'll probably go over either Exodia or my suck deck, but until then, this has been Mr. Blake, and I will see y'all a bit later. So yeah.